The Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro is officially on sale and I have one in the studio now, meaning people out there are already starting to get a feel of what the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro is capable of. But whilst I work on my full review, I thought you and I can take a couple of minutes to dig into what's in the box, and I'm also going to share with you my first impressions of these buds. Let's get to the video. For the unboxing experience, lifting the cover up, you can find a quick start guide as usual. A tiny box containing a USB-C cable for charging. This is a type A to C, so it shouldn't be difficult to get a brick for this. Also in the box is a couple of ear tips, the large and the small for you to choose. Then the buds themselves, looking all cute, kinda the same size as last year's version. You can see this has AKG written on it, so you should expect some high quality audio. In front is the charging indicator. Turning this around, you can find a USB-C charging port. This is small and lightweight, weighing about 44 grams. As you can see, this totally fits in my hand. First off, if you decide to pick one of these up, this is going to set you back about 1,200 Ghana cedi, roughly $200, which is still less than the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro is currently going for about $250. So these are my first impressions. The buds themselves are kinda nice. Coming from the AirPods Pro, this took a little while to get used to, even placing them in my ears. The design is cool, not a big fan of the mirror finish though. It's small and compact, it looks really cool. Doesn't have a long stem like the AirPods Pro, which I know a lot of people prefer. I actually prefer the look of this one too. Kinda sits in your ears nicely, so for comfort, this is fine for me. Pairing is kind of instant too. Open the case, bring it close to your phone, and you're done. Seamless. I like it. That's after the initial pairing process though. And these are just my first impressions, and so far the noise cancellation has been decent. Maybe I'll test this with the AirPods Pro in my full review, but for now this is really decent and it gets the job done. Then some of the cool features are 360 audio and Dolby head tracking, which is really cool. This tracks your head around whenever you're consuming content. This is also rated IPA7 for submersion in about 1 meter of water, so it can easily handle a couple of splash here and there. At this point, if you're enjoying this video, kindly hit the subscribe button as it goes a really long way to support the channel. The voice detect feature, that actually impressed me. This basically lowers the volume of your buds when it detects your voice and goes back up after 10 seconds. So you don't have to manually go in there and reduce the volume and bring it back up. This does everything for you, and it works really well too. The touch functions though, something I actually prefer over the squeeze feature on the AirPods Pro. Tap once to pause and play, double tap to skip your song, triple tap to go to the previous song. You can also long press to activate noise cancellation, voice assistant, or reduce your volume. All these are options you can select from, which is really cool. I must say, I'm not a big fan of the sound this makes anytime you decide to touch it. I wish I could turn it off, but I've eventually gotten used to it. So like I mentioned earlier, this is not my full review, but when it comes to sound quality, this sound really great, especially if you like listening to music. You're actually going to enjoy these guys. I'll use it a bit more and I'll give you a full breakdown in my full review. But for now, this is really good, it gets the job done. The case is small, I like it, charges with USB-C and also supports wireless charging. The buds themselves give you about 5 hours of use case scenario. When you place it back in the case, this is going to give you about 13 hours of additional playtime, which is really cool. So in summary, these have been cool so far. What do you think about these buds though? Definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my full review when it comes up. I'm also going to be comparing it with the AirPods Pro. Leave in the comment sections any comments, views, or anything you'd like to know about these in the full review. Thank you for spending time with me. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you get notified the next time I upload a video. I'll see you in my next video. Peace, I'm out.